CW DC shows. Supergirl was Monday, and this is a show that I didn't watch again.
Okay, so this episode starts off with Guardian.
Oh no, I forgot about Guardian.
Yeah.
Yep, he's still there.
He's still a thing.
I don't think I like the idea.
And him and Win are in the middle of a, Win is in the van. Oh god, that's a horrible thing to say.
Doing his cable guy thing.
And
Doing their little police sting looking operation with what's basically it's Captain America meshed with steel, it seems.
yeah.
It's my only impression of Guardian. Then I'm not keen on another powerful male figure stepping up in, like, she doesn't need anybody to protect her. She's fucking Supergirl. I don't understand why we have so many superheroes. I don't like it. Anyway, continue.
Well, Win gets punched in the face and almost killed.
Who punches him?
One of
bad guy.
one of the bad guys that Guardian
Throwaway, I guess, thief or whatever.
Yeah. One of the guys that got away from Guardian, and he was about to shoot, or I think he was about to shoot when then Guardian, or then Jimmy got him.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the only reason I'm mentioning that is because it kind of messes him up in the later on in the episode.
Okay, I'll have to check this out.
And
It's interesting, at least.
the episode.
I've been a bad TV boy this week. Like I said, I'm on a new work schedule, and
This is the episode that Kevin Smith directed. This is.
Oh fuck! All right,
And
yep,
also,
I screwed up.
yeah, it's also the title "Supergirl Lives."
I've been a bad podcast boy this week, everybody.
And Harley Quinn Smith, star of Yoga Hosers and Tusk, was the MacGuffin.
Mm-hmm.
Was she in Tusk? Oh, she was the clerk girl. That's right.
Yeah, she was same role as Yoga Hosers.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like I'll have to definitely get around to this one, though. I don't know, like I said, I'm on a new work schedule, and...
You just got the MacGuffin thing from Legends of Tomorrow, didn't you?
No.
That would have been a dynamite tie-in if we were about to go into a Legends conversation.
God damn it, Chris. You could have saved that.
What a fucking wasted opportunity.
So, a woman comes into the Catco, and
I thought you said Petco for a second.
I thought you said Petco, too, and I was like, this is oddly specific.
well, the woman comes into Catco Media, or the news, or the journal part of division of Catco.
Which will now be referred to as Petco.
Sure.
You can
Yes.
adopt
Sure,
a
that's fine. Petco.
Kryptonian dog named Crypto.
If that isn't how Crypto gets introduced to the show, I'm not watching anymore.
So she's talking about, she asks, oh, what's his name? Snapper to look into, and Kara to look into her daughter who ran away. And Snapper tries to make a point to say that runaways aren't really news worth writing about. And turns out that the woman's daughter got stargated to Slaver's Moon. And Mon-El and Supergirl, they go in there initially going on in undercover, but then they follow the evil scientist who's actually the main villain, or not the villain in the season 2 premiere of Terminator: Sargona Chronicles.
That is an impenetrable reference, Alan. I never watched that show.
That's the only thing I've seen.
I don't know who the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah, I'll just stop it there.
I'm gonna
Should
go
I just summarize the rest of the episode real quick?
Someone told me a Dominator shows up, and then Arlen mentioned Arlen
Well,
R.A.P.
no, like-
his throat is dead.
There's just a guy standing next to a Dominator, and it's like, not him.
It's not
The end.
the Dominator from Invasion. It's a different Dominator, and Kara's like, I really hate these guys.
Oh, okay. So it's just a cheeky reference.
Yeah.
It's not really picking up where that ball, was left.
A bit of a cliffhanger or something with Mon-El. Apparently he's wanted by some sort of alien race.
And also,
I was gonna say, I heard Arlen say that Mon-El is getting better and better longer he's on this show.
yeah, I want him to fucking die. I'm just sick of him.
I mean, I guess he's part of the problem I just brought up, where it's like you have Mon-El and you have Guardian and you have Martian Manhunter.
Well, initially,
I don't know.
Martian
Speaking of Martian Manhunter, he was not in this episode more than 2 seconds.
he was in the beginning and at the end.
I think the only line he said is, when asked if he can go help Kara, is, "Oh, I can't go because there's a silicate that will kill me."
Yeah, basically he says that the air on Slaver's Moon is toxic to Martians.
Oh, speaking of cop-outs, it has a red sun.
Yeah, there's a red sun, so
So
yeah.
the whole episode they were powerless.
Because of course it does. This sounds
Yeah.
like a budget episode.
Yeah. Like I said, you didn't miss much.
It seems like, just tertiary glance, because you guys told me there wasn't much to miss, it seems like Legends and Flash stole this week.
I like this mainly. The only reason I like this episode was because I was like, Stargate SG-1.
They even acknowledged it, too. It was funny.
That's also a show I never watched, and that's a shame, because I love Stargate to death.
Fucking Stargate Universe. Piece of shit.
So, I mean, was there anything of note we jumped off of with this episode? Anything? I mean, this was a return, right? Wasn't last week. It was this week.
No, yeah, everything came back this week.
Okay.
But when Supergirl or Kara and Mon-El are leaving, the Dominator that wants to buy them all, or that they're the humans have been sold to, he makes gesture towards Mon-El, like a bow.
Okay. I'm kind of glad the Dominators didn't just come and go, even if it's just one. But we shall see. Anybody have anything earth-shattering to talk about Supergirl, or do you want to move on?
I'm
I'm kind of let down by it being the Kevin Smith episode.
I suppose you with him being attached to this channel and these shows, you kind of expect, especially after Runaway Dinosaur, you expect something
That's
that's
what
gonna
I
be
mean.
really good. Yeah,
Runaway Dinosaur was amazing,
Runaway
and then this
Dinosaur
was just kind of.
probably the best season 2 episode of Flash. I'm gonna go on a limb and say.
I kind of like I preferred the finale of the episode. Or not this episode, of the season.
You mean Damn It, Burry, Part 1?
Yeah.
Or
Race with his wife.
Damn It, Burry. Yeah, you want to move on to Arrow?
Do we have to?
I mean...
Oh, wait, the planet they're on is Maldoria.
I'm reading Mandaloria in front of me, which is awfully Star Warsy.
Ah, yes, the Mandalorian.
The Mandaloria.
There's some Maggie and Alex stuff, which...
I think solved itself at the end of the episode, so it didn't really happen.
Yeah. And then, yeah, there's the whole Monel saying he wants to become a superhero.
Surprise! So when does he get his own suit with a big old M on it?
Or are they just going to make him Superboy? Just to make everyone mad.
I don't even know how I feel about that, to be honest. I feel like I would both, I'd go, that's alright, and then within, I think, a week, I'd be like, I hate it.
Yeah.
And again, I don't really know how everybody feels about Superboy in general, so...
I love Superboy, but I don't like the new Superboy.
Wait, new Superboy as in Rebirth Superboy? Because I don't know anything about... I haven't read anything about it.
It's Superman. It's Clark's son.
Oh, duh. I'm thinking, for the rest of my life, when someone says Superboy, I immediately just register, sunglasses, cut-off leather jacket, tight pants, funny haircut, 90s Superboy.
Oh, no, I'm talking about Connell.
Yeah, no, I like Clark's kid. Especially liked when he punched Damien in the stomach.
Yeah.
Little bat brat. Okay.
Fucking
Arrow?
hate Damien.
I don't think anybody likes Damien.
No, Arlen makes a case every single time I bring it up. He's like, oh no, but Peter J. Tomasi, just shut the fuck up.
I mean, granted, they're seemingly, it's a little off topic, but, the more Injustice 2 stuff that comes out, and, they just released Robin gameplay footage.
Yeah, I
with
saw
Damien.
that.
And he's so damn cool. He's got, a Deathstroke sword, and he stabs someone in the stomach and then kickflips off of it. Although I don't quite understand how he goes from being the new Nightwing to being the new Robin. What?
Oh god, what is that sound?
God's Green Earth is that?
Sorry.
Put away your goddamn guitar.
That wasn't my guitar. That was my computer.
That was your computer? Oh my god, is it dying?
No. That was an Instagram video that popped up.
Oh god.
Okay, close your browser.
I can't because then I'll close this podcast and then I'm out of it.
Oh god. Anyway, Arrow, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
Laurel's back. Yay.
Yeah.
Yay.
Diggle's still in prison.
What a fucking downer of an episode.
Yeah.
I mean, Black Siren's cool, but
Also, it was really... Am I the only one that thought, man, they missed out on... They could have had something on the... They could have... Am I the only one that wanted a Flash part where they were on the Flash itself?
Someone's like, hey, Black Siren's just fucking missing?
Yeah.
Some kind of
Because
reference
then
to
we
it?
could have had something from a better show.
I've said several times, every time a Flash character or an Arrow character shows up, when Flash characters show up on Arrow, it seems to improve the show tenfold, and then when
Same
Arrow...
with Legends.
Yeah, and then when Arrow characters show up on Flash, they always seem to be less infuriating.
Yeah.
But yeah, we covered how terrible Prometheus' music is. It's still terrible. Also, when he talks, it's not just, I know it's Worf, but this week he was talking, and for whatever reason, I was sent back in time to when I was a teenager playing StarCraft, and I just heard someone like, you need to create additional pylons.
I was thinking Marcus from Fallout.
Oh, yeah, him too. Yeah, so Prometheus goes to Central City, breaks out Black Siren, who masquerades as Laurel for a little bit, and then she screams at everybody, and the jig is up at that point. I don't know. I was in and out of this episode. I don't know. I'm not a fan of Laurel. I don't care what Earth she's from.
I still don't get how we've had about.
Oh, you gonna ask why we have 4 fucking Canary characters at this point in this show's history?
Yeah, and we only have. I mean, we've had 3 archers. 4.
We've had several highly skilled archers, both from Team Arrow and villains.
I'm talking about heroes. I'm not talking about villains.
Well, there's been 3. There's been Speedy, Arsenal, and Oliver. Oh no, Artemis. Never mind. 4.
Yeah. Who actually now I think it was more of a tweener.
Did you do anything in this episode? I forget.
She wasn't in this episode.
Okay, I didn't think so. I thought I might have missed her over or something, but
one of the subplots was with Wild Dog and Mr. Terrific. How Curtis is being a real bitch.
He did seem kind of whiny. He's like, I just got my ass kicked again.
And he's like, I lost my ball.
Then it is gone. I'm gonna get it back.
And I forgot what the line was, but it was something about touching Wild Dog at all.
What?
I don't know.
Remember when it was near the end of the episode when Wild Dog says, if you do that again, I'm going to kill you? And Curtis is like, you're joking, right? And it just felt like an Oliver moment.
Mm.
Oh, okay. So I guess the big takeaway from the big takeaway from this was we're getting another Canary, which just seems odd. Also, Black Siren blew up Laurel's statue, and I was like, oh, that happened.
Yeah.
Oh no, rebuild it.
I was hoping she'd
I also like how it took Oliver how many episodes to be like, I'm finally going to do what I promised Laurel. And everyone's like, yeah, it's about time.
Yeah, but where did she end up going? Did she end up in jail or something at the end of the episode?
I honestly, for whatever reason, because I watched that episode late, and part of it is drifting in and out of my head. I don't know what happened to Black Siren. I forget. One of the last big things I
just watched it, and I have no idea.
We are good at what we do, everybody.
All right.
Really good. Trust me, the last half of the show will be infinitely better than the first half.
That's because the last half is actually about shows that are actually good.
That's because the last half has 2 shows that were really fucking good this week. I don't remember what happens.
Oh my god, Everwood Kid.
Whoa!
The dude from Everwood directed this episode.
I'm sorry, what's Everwood?
Gregory Smith from Toy Soldiers. No, Small Soldiers. You guys never saw that Joe Dante movie?
I saw Small Soldiers, but I have no idea who you're talking about.
How dare you insinuate that I had not seen Small Soldiers? I'm going to climb from the internet and punch you in the throat.
Like you always say.
I know, it's seemingly something I've just come to... It's always directed either you or Chris.
No, it's mainly been me.
Wait, so the Small Soldiers guy did this episode?
Yeah, he directed it.
What else has he done?
He's mainly done...
He directed the fucking Patriot?
No, he was in The Patriot.
Wait, he was in the Patriot?
Yeah. He was one of the sons who dies.
Oh, okay. Wow, his filmography is...
Yeah, he was on Rookie Blue.
Hmm?
He's a Berlanti guy, obviously.
Okay. Yeah, it's fun, but that's... I don't usually have reasons to bring up Small Soldiers, but the more the merrier. So yeah, I mean, we're getting another Canary character. I mean, it seems like we're just beating a dead horse at this point. And I'm gonna put a stopwatch on and see how quick it takes the show to kill her off, because that's what the show... Arrow loves to kill off, female heroes, so...
Are we going to talk about the end of the episode? In the flashback?
I need someone to explain that to me. I have no idea.
That's Talia.
That's Talia in the bar?
Yeah, what the hell? No,
in the flashback.
Yeah, the flashback...
Who's in the bar?
That's the... They haven't said her name yet. But she doesn't have a name yet. Yeah, the one who screams, like I said, the new Canary character, she doesn't have a name yet. She just,
Okay.
She's in Hub City.
Yeah. But yeah, Talia shows up in the flashback.
One last question. What's Hub City?
Yeah,
are you fucking kidding me?
Well, where is it? Like, who's
from Hub City?
Heroes?
Ted Cord, the Question, mainly the Charlton characters.
Okay.
Captain Atom.
Okay. There we go.
Yeah, Talia shows up in the flashback stuff. Still not sure where the flashback stuff is going. Now I'm even more confused as to where it's going. Because it seems like two kind of polar opposite spectrums of the show just met in the middle. Yeah. Anything else to say about Arrow? Anybody?
Okay. I need to ask this. Who the fuck is Speedweed?
He made, 2 seasons of Law & Order. Yeah.
Because he's writing next week's episode.
His real name cannot be Speedweed.
It is.
Oh, wow. He's... Okay. All right. He's worked on NCIS, Political Animals, Haven...
Yeah, that's not...
11th Hour... Oh, a bunch of stuff. I just thought Speedweed had to be some kind of,
No.
like Alan Smithy kind of thing.
Yeah.
I thought that was Jeff Hardy's character from Total Nonstop Deletion.
No, that is... Oh, crap. What is his name?
Edgeweed.
Wait.
Hedwig.
Yes. It's been a long time since I've watched Total Nonstop Deletion. Haha, Arlen's not here. We can talk about wrestling. He's not going to sigh. Fuck you, Arlen. It's a wrestling podcast now.
What?
Nothing. Every time I reference wrestling,
I knew
he
you'd
gets all.
come.
I knew you'd come. He gets all. He always gets annoyed when I start talking about wrestling in the show. He's like, fake sports.
Well, I mean, it technically is, but...
Yeah! I'll look at someone and go, yeah, wrestling's fake, but I don't know. It's not really a sport. It's not competitive. It's like athletic theater.
Just watch wrestling isn't wrestling.
Yeah, everyone watch wrestling. Wrestling's fun. Anyway, anybody have anything to say about Arrow? Final thoughts?
No.
I actually bought this episode because yeah. I spent $2.99 on this episode, and I want my money back.
I'm sorry. I am not like everyone's like, oh, just buy the episode for $1.09. I'm like, I will never, ever spend money on on one episode of TV. It's not going to happen.
I thought it was going to, like, the only time I've done this with Arrow was last year with, when Constantine was on.
Constantine.
No, it's Constantine.
Constantine.
Well, I mean, right there, and it's semantics. I mean, right there, you kind of have, like, something they're giving you something that might be worth, like, the price to you, but, like, just arbitrarily spending $2.99 on an episode of TV that I know nothing about, it's not going to happen. It's never going to happen. Never done it. I don't even like renting things anymore, because the internet gives me lots of stuff for free. Anyway.
I can't do that anymore, else I'll be sued.
Really? Did you get a
I'm
letter?
exhausted. I got so many letters. I've exhausted all options.
What? Do you use Popcorn Time?
No.
Okay. I just stream everything. I don't download anything. I don't want to take up the hard drive space. Legends?
No, Flash.
Oh, we're going to Flash? Okay. Hey! Flash was good this week. Although, not as badly as they did Shade. The villain of the week was just kind of bleh. And was seemingly only there to,
Plunder?
kind of, yeah, he was really only present to kind of move along the whole, like, prevent the future kind of thing.
Borrowing problems from the future.
Yes.
Which was the title of the episode.
Wally's not completely insufferable anymore, and I'm a big fan of HR.
Well, I mean, you're a fan of...
Well, Tom Cavanaugh can do no wrong, all right?
Yeah, Ed.
Yeah.
Hush. We get more peeks into Savitar stabbing Iris.
Connor,
Yes.
2017 just fucks you over even more, and you wake up tomorrow with a headline that says Tom Cavanaugh died.
I won't be on the show for 3 weeks. I would be in
In mourning?
I would be in a fetal mourning position for a long time. I'd get fired.
Just every time you wake up, someone dies.
Oh, that would be the worst.
What's your glitch, man? You trying to bring the show down?
Seriously.
I'm just holding a grudge because you guys kicked me off it for like a month.
Whoa, what do you mean kick you off of it? We're not... That's nobody's fault. Our schedules are a bitch. But, Barry tries to kind of use what he knows about his little trips to the future to try to start changing stuff. Cisco's mean to HR for a while, because the season's arc for Cisco seems to be he temporarily gets really shitty with someone for a bit.
And until he bros down with them.
Yeah, and then lightens up. We got a little more Julian, and I'm starting to like his character a lot.
I think that he's going to end up being, like, still Savitar controlled.
I don't... Like, this is the season where, like, the repetitive nature of the show that's worked seemingly in their favor. Like, if they do this stuff like the rest of the season and next season, like, it's going to be really exhausting. Like, they've had 2 seasons in a row. First of all, let's go the speedsters. There's 3 seasons, 3 speedster villains, and I know everybody's getting tired of it. And season 1 and 2 both had a long arc where a trusted character is revealed to be a villain. And if they do that again with Julian, like, it's only going to induce some eye-rolling reactions for me, because it's just like, they did it again. And at this point, like, how dumb can Barry and the team look by constantly trusting these people who are always fucking them over? It's frustrating, and I hope next season is not a speedster. I hope next season...
like a proper, like, rogues gallery.
Yes, that's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping for a season of rogues. Get Mirror Master back. Captain Cold is supposed to be... I'll get to that when I get to Legends. I'll mini-rant.
We'll figure out what's happening with that stuff.
Yeah, you can... I don't know if bring Heatwave back, but, like, you have Mirror Master. Like, he's set up. He can easily, reassemble a rogues gallery.
They have...
Yeah, I know...
Trickster.
Well,
they have Weather Wizard.
Yeah, no, you can. I mean, like do what Legends are doing, Legion of Doom, but do it for a whole season of Flash, where it's just the rogues. There's no speedsters. There's no There's no subplot where Barry has to be faster than said thing.
And we thankfully won't have to hear, "My name is Barry Allen, and I'm not the fastest man alive."
For the third time in a row, he's not the fastest man alive. Sounds like I'm shitting all the show. I'm not. It's just they've settled into a pattern, and they can't afford to do it again because the show will seriously dip in quality. I mean, this episode wasn't terribly eventful, but there's lots of like little stuff that seemed to matter. I did HR's entire speech about the future and the dominoes. I thought was very interesting.
It was the only thing. It was something where I thought, man, he's sounding really smart.
I think I'm glad like this happened because his character has been near useless the entire time, and it seems like they finally.
He's supposed to be.
Yeah, but it seems like they finally like unintentionally cracked the code of his character by having him actually be less of a scientific aid and more, like you said, a muse. He's more of a he is
thinker.
there as like a thinker. He's like a philosophical guide. Like he's there to basically kind of. He's not there to think in the lines of science. He's there to think in the lines of like humanity and stuff like that. Also, I am really hoping that he gets that scene with the rifle with Savitar because HR's character has seemed so harmless since he got there. To see him pick up a weapon would be really cool.
My question is, who the hell was that person at the end with that hollow thing of him?
That is a weird thing.
That's Iris West of Earth, 47?
Nah, it didn't look like Iris. But it's they. I mean,
another wrestling
again with
thing.
a pattern.
I thought it was a skinny Nia Jax.
Oh my god.
Oh god. I'm gonna gloss over that one because I detest Nia Jax. I'm very upset for you for referencing her. But no, it's again with patterns. It seems like they're once again we have a Harrison Wells and he's got secrets. I would at least think so, because why the hell would someone travel from... What Earth is HR from?
Earth, I think 17?
Yeah, like
That was
that's...
like 40-something.
Yeah, I thought it was like kind of deep. You don't hop Earths to go find someone if they haven't done something or had something. I don't know, cool little subplot to dangle in front of everybody.
Oh, no, I think I know who that could be.
Who?
That could be Gypsy. Because I remember seeing something that
said... we talked about this right before the break happened.
Yeah, because I remember seeing something where it said she may have the same powers as Cisco.
Yeah, because they're supposed to fight in the trailer I saw.
Actually, it's Gypsy. I'm looking at a photo right now, and it says they're calling her by name. The next episode is called Dead or Alive, and it features the debut of Gypsy. Yeah, the synopsis for next week's episode is HR's past catches up with him when a bounty hunter with vibe powers named Gypsy arrives in Central City, bringing him back to Earth 19 to stand trial for his crime. Oh, hey.
Spoilers.
Actually, it turns out interdimensional travel is illegal on their Earth.
Ooh, I'm excited.
Yeah, that sounds interesting. Good, I can't wait for next week then. But yeah, this episode of Flash was nice. I don't know. It was because the mid-season finale was pretty heavy hitting. So this kind of came back a little softer than I was expecting, but that's fine. Anybody have anything else to say about Flash?
I like the whole thing starting to turn around at the end. One more so with the museum.
Yeah, no, that's
with Kid Flash.
No, I think he meant with the Star Labs museum opening up and actually having people there.
Oh, okay.
Like Cisco fixing the hologram and like not being a petty bitch.
I forgot that there was also part of the episode where they go to a museum.
Also, I'm with Arlen, and hologram Cisco should definitely be a meme.
Yeah.
My love of science.
Science!
Science. My love of science.
Science!
Yeah. Anything else before we move on to the very Star Wars horrific Legends of Tomorrow?
In Flash, we saw Kid Flash kind of more jettison towards the spotlight.
Yes. Wally actually got to do something and suit up. And despite him being more tolerable, his suit still looks dumb.
Yeah.
I think it's the lighting, and it's like I just don't understand the design. Like, why is your head showing?
The reason
I
is
thought it was interesting how that little like scene where Kid Flash races to take off his costume, and he puts it on Barry's like mannequin,
Oh yeah.
and he's like,
That's where my suit goes.
Cisco's like, oh yeah, 2 suits, 1 mannequin. No, I like that.
The reason
It's
his
bit of,
head
like,
his head's supposed to show is because they're
he's supposed to
using
have red hair.
yeah. The red haired, the ginger Wally had pretty long or kind of. It was kind of it's like the way your hair looks, but
Red.
red.
Okay, all right, yeah, that makes sense. All right.
And a little curly too.
It just looks silly on Wally.
I
I
know.
don't know. It's funny because they're both Wally. Still one of the most perplexing things I've ever seen in Flash continuity. It's like, I'm Wally West. I'm also Wally West. Are you Kid Flash? Yup, me too. But anyway, Legends?
Yeah.
Legends. Star Wars was literally all over this episode.
No.
Down to one of the most blatant references I've ever seen.
Howard the Duck.
Shut
God,
up.
yes.
God!
Yes. Yes, my child.
I can't say anything. I opened the show with talking about Lawnmower Man, so. I've never actually seen Howard the Duck, and I don't know. I don't plan to.
Unfortunately,
Don't.
I have.
Don't, please don't.
I don't have a reason to watch it. I don't care if George Lucas made it.
No, I just
Coming to the Phantom Zone podcast.
Howard the Duck commentary.
Shit. We're going to have to watch that, aren't we?
No one tell Hunter.
Yeah, no. Yeah, please, no one tell Hunter. Surprise him with that. Hey, Hunter, you
he's
gotta
the
watch Howard the
executive
Duck by the end of the week.
producer.
Wait, what?
He's the executive producer.
Who?
George Lucas.
No, Hunter.
Of Phantom Zone?
Yeah, because he created it.
I mean, if we're going to have position, sure, but just because he's that doesn't mean he has to know everything.
I mean, look at Warner Brothers and the DC movies. They don't know everything.
Yeah, they don't know shit. I mean, the Flash movie just got a page 1 rewrite, but that's another conversation for a different day. Anybody else think George Lucas's fake beard looked really funny in this episode?
Yeah.
I saw it and I was like, that's
looked
not
like-
George Lucas.
He looked like a dollar store stage extra. Like, I get it, it's TV, but holy crap, he looked... First of all,
That is not how his fucking beard looked.
it was very
Blatant.
Anybody ever
Polished.
seen, anybody here ever seen Cannibal the Musical?
The one is that the thing that Trey Parker and Matt Stone did?
Yes.
I saw a little bit of it.
That beard on George Lucas on this network television show with a budget looked like the crepe hair beards that broke-ass Trey Parker and Matt Stone used for their college film.
Yeah, I
It
do
looked
remember shots,
Terrible.
videos of it.
It was it was distracting. I was like, that is the fakest looking beard I've ever seen. But yeah, the premise of this is they go to find Rip Hunter, who's been we find out is totally not dead, but sort of kind of mind warped his way back to the 70s.
No, 67.
60s. Yeah, there we go. Where he's making a movie that is subconsciously based on
The
his
show.
life. Yeah, the show. Arthur Darville's American accent is very amusing.
I remember when during I think it was Series 6 of Doctor Who, or Series 7, or 7A, and I had videos of Karen Gillan, Matt Smith, and Arthur Darvill doing American accents.
Oh boy,
He was the only one who could actually pull it off.
Well, Karen Gillan is so Scottish. I imagine it's really hard for her.
Didn't she do an American accent in Guardians?
I mean, she barely spoke in
No,
Guardians.
Selfie.
Yeah, Selfie, she did an American accent.
I have not seen Selfie.
Oh, it's so good.
This episode was very amusing and kind of had lots of decent comedy, I would say. Ray and Nate suddenly becoming dummies was very, very funny.
The entire episode, I was just thinking one thing. Where's Fawn? Will he show up? Please show up.
And boy, did he ever.
Yeah.
Really? Because all I was thinking about is, where's Captain Cold?
Okay, you know what? Now that we're here, let's get to that. Where the fuck is Captain Cold? Like, before this season started, they're like, we're the Legion of Doom. It's going to be, Meryl, Thawne, Dark, and Captain Cold. And we are over halfway through this season, and we have only seen a hallucination, and that is it. They haven't even referenced him joining the Legion of Doom yet.
Who says it was a hallucination? I know he wasn't real.
Well, they kind of confirmed it this episode. Like Stein.
How are they not going to do some sort of soap opera nonsense where he is actually there the whole time, but no one believes him?
That would be catastrophically stupid.
I mean, look at Arrow. That's catastrophically stupid that they're on.
Arrow set a precedent. Arrow's got its own set of dumb tricks it likes to rely on. But no, I don't know. It feels like it's taking forever at this point, and if he doesn't show up soon, I feel like it's not really going to be worth the wait.
They wait till the season finale.
Oh, that'd be so stupid. But yeah, this episode was great. Thawne did show up at the end, and then Ray and Nate suddenly becoming dummies and forgetting that they are both highly educated people who only got into their field because of Star Wars, and Star Wars ceased to exist for a moment in time.
Not just Star Wars writers.
Yes, everything George Lucas ever made was suddenly blanked out from existence temporarily, and Ray forgot he had 4 diplomas.
Yeah, he was like George Lucas. Was like an insurance or no, financial or something for 1977, 1980, and 1983 because of Star Wars.
Yeah, the 3 years that they came out.
Yeah. And then we got one of the most deliberate love letters Star Wars I've ever seen with the trash compactor sequence. Dark and Merlin were killing me. He's like, this is taking too long. Shoot one of them.
Yeah.
I like it. They suddenly have lasers. Where did they get lasers from? Like, isn't Damien Dark like an immortal who can murder you with his bare hands, and he has some kind of magic?
Well, they're both LOA.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. It's just funny to see them suddenly have, we have guns now!
Yeah, and they...
And they're as good as a shot at those things as stormtroopers are with their blasters, so...
There's a reason.
They didn't hit shit with those things. But, yeah, this episode kind of concludes with Rip not really... He doesn't remember who he is yet. I don't know if he actually will, because it seems like they're implying the damage he did to his brain is permanent. But, you know how that works on TV.
No, they're gonna show. They're gonna say why he did it.
Yeah. Thawne shows up, kidnaps Rip before the team can save him, and the episode ends with Rip getting tortured by Dark and Merlin.
Well, he did. We don't actually see him getting tortured, but it ends with him saying repeatedly, "Get me out of here! Get me out of here! Get me out of here!"
Well, the promo for next week has him being. They show that Dark and Merlin are working him over.
Working him over. Putting the moves on him.
Put the moves on him.
After dinner.
Damien's sitting on his lap. He's like, how you doing?
Getting some action in the movie theater.
Everyone's like, you've had enough time, Damien. It's my turn. Yeah, I don't have terribly too much to say about it, just because I didn't have any complaints about it, and Legend Season 2 has easily earned the award for most improved out of all the CW shows so far on their season return. Seems like whatever issues they had with Season 1, they fixed tenfold. I was never a big Vandal Savage fan to begin with, just even by the end of the season, I didn't like him. I thought it was very corny, and they fixed the villain problem. I think these villains are way better. And I like the new team chemistry with everybody.
Yeah, the only thing I'm a little worried about, or I hope doesn't happen, I hope that if they don't kill off Rip and he gets his memory back, or memories back, he and Sarah, I hope they do like a Picard Riker thing.
That would be interesting to have them be co-captains, basically.
Yeah, because it seems like they would be pulling a World War II thing where women got really far. Then when the men came back, when the men came back, they took everything from the women.
You're reading too much into it.
Well, no, because it's because I was watching the DC Comics documentary again for the 85,000th time.
That doesn't surprise me at all.
I love DC. Not most. Every single one of these, all of my trades that are towering on my computer desk, are DC.
Fanboy.
Yeah.
God, you filthy fanboy. I say that with several pieces of Dark Souls memorabilia surrounding me right now.
Oh, just a quick thing. When the owner of a local comic shop was going through the comics of the week, like for me to choose, like for my pull list, he's like, Dark Souls? And I'm like, oh god, no. Yeah.
No. Said it before on the show, let's say it again. The Dark Souls comics are wretched. So fucking bad. Anyway, I'll wait until there's another off-topic show to really deconstruct those piles of shit. It's amazing how something attached to something so good can be so terrible. Any final thoughts on Legends? Additional thoughts?
I wish that they did, if they... I love how they don't mention the prequels, Temple of Doom.
It's almost like there might be some... It's almost like there might be... Actually, there was a Crystal Skull reference hidden in plain sight. I saw an article point out that when Nate is discussing how he can't remember stuff, there is a Crystal Skull sitting next to him.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so it's there. From what I understand, there's lots of those things. There's little Easter eggs. Yeah, of all the indie movies. Although I haven't revisited that movie since it came out in theaters, I don't know how I feel about it now.
Oh,
I think as soon as I got to the CG monkey swinging sequence, I think I would just put a gun in my mouth.
Or just that line that Allan just has been using nonstop lately, puts 45 on her chin.
Yeah. I don't think I can
head on desk.
Yeah, head desk. Yeah, Legends is good. Looking forward to more, like I said, this show is easily the most improved of all of them. I'm kind of hoping they keep this momentum going. And I'm curious to see how... I don't know how this season of Flash is going to end, to be honest. 'Cause, I mean, the last few, you can be like, hey, he's going to beat the speedster. Bleh. But we haven't even figured out how Savitar is back yet, so...
We also have no clue if it'll end with Savitar.
That's very true. Oh, back to Legends real quick. Apparently, we are seeing the return of Black Flash sooner than later.
Yeah.
Cool.
Black Flash will be showing up on Legends.
And you mean Doom Racer?
Probably not. Probably the same Black Flash we saw at the end of Season 2, a.k.a. Zoom, a.k.a. Hunter Zolomon. We don't need the dude with the skis. Please. I don't want to see a TV Black Racer. No, scary, spooky, skull-faced Black Flash, who I'm assuming is going to be coming after Thawne. Thawne, I think it was the mid-season finale, seemed to be in a hurry, and they did mention it. They're like, you seem to be in a hurry. He's like, yeah, we're running out of time. I think he is well aware that he's being pursued by possibly the Time Wraiths and Black Flash.
That makes sense.
That's interesting as hell, to be honest. Because I think he wants the spear, because maybe he might have knowledge of what happens to him at the end of Season 1 of Flash. And maybe
my original money is on Savitar being Zolomon.
Well,
that wouldn't make any
It's
sense.
not likely, but...
No, because there's holes in that, because Jay even mentions Savitar, and he knows who he is, and said he's existed for a long time.
But he could have easily went back in time and did some timey-wimey thing.
Oh man, the timey-wimey possibilities in Flash are ridiculous.
Exactly.
Takes up the helmet, he's like, it was me, Barry! Zolomon!
Well, Teddy Sears said he's not coming back to Flash anytime soon because of Fox.
What?
Yeah, no, it's not going to be Teddy Sears. It's going to be either a CG character or someone in full head makeup, because his appearance when he gets taken by the Time Wraiths he's completely unrecognizable.
Yeah.
He's basically a zombie.
Yeah, he's like I said, he's full on spooky face. Like,
Well, what does Fox have to do with it?
He's doing another show.
24,
it's the same thing with
24 Legacy.
It's the same thing with Ronnie. Robbie Amell isn't back full time because he's doing something else too.
What's he doing?
Scooby-Doo Monsters Unleashed.
Robbie, what is he doing right now?
Deep cut.
Crap, I forget. I just know his availability.
He's doing crack?
I mean, that'd be a really poor choice, but let's hope not. Well, Robbie Amell returning in Season 3. Look at that.
Oh, he's doing movies now.
Yeah, I know. Like I said, I knew his availability was questionable. So, yeah. Anybody have any final thoughts on anything? Additional stuff? No, good. Okay.
I mean, I could say a few words about a certain TV show.
Yeah, give your impressions on Riverdale, because, I mean, spoiler free, because I'm going into this as block. Okay. I haven't read a single Archie comic in my life.
Nor have I.
Okay,
but I enjoyed it. Riverdale is a CW show which is based on Archie comics. You know, the little cheapy dollar store comics. Basically, they have taken the comic into the modern era
and sexed the fuck out of it. It looks.
Oh
like.
Yeah. Oh man, dude, you don't even know.
Archie basically screwed his music teacher.
It looks like at a glance, and we should keep this conversation short because Arlen and Hunter are probably going to want to talk about this too. At a glance, and this is going to sound like a horrific, critique. It's got a Twilight vibe that actually seems to work in its favor for some reason.
It has a little bit of a Twin Peaks to it too.
That too, it looks murky and foggy, and kind of has that. You know, everything in Twilight was even the color palette was washed out.
Yeah,
and kind of charcoaly. And it seems like this has got the same thing.
Yeah, you kind of have it. Yeah.
And for whatever reason, it's less when I look at Twilight, I go, bleh! But I look at this, I was like, all right, that kind of works.
No, this is it's really interesting.
I suppose because
I was really surprised by.
I suppose because they're taking something like Archie, which which apparently, as of the last few years, this comics went completely off the rails.
Yeah.
I think
Hey,
at some point
Mark
Archie fought
Wade's
Predator,
writing
and
it.
then like some point Archie fought Predator, and then like there was some kind of apocalypse.
Afterlife with Archie.
Yeah, some weird shit happened, but when someone
Chuck
says
Head
they're making a
became a
show
zombie.
based on Archie, and I immediately think of like the incredibly poppy-looking Archie comics, and then see an ad for the show, I go, that is a really radical way to adapt something to the screen.
Like, it's a soap opera. Like, that's what it is.
Like I said, I'm going in virtually blind because I only know I know the characters, and that's it. I don't know how I don't know anything about them. I just know their names, so I will wait and see.
I really hope they do some stuff with Memory Lane.
I know if Sabrina the Teenage Witch shows up, Arlen's going to have a fucking heart attack. Which, again, how little knowledge I have of Archie. Totally different show.
Oh, God, I wish you
Arrow.
were sure.
The little knowledge I have of Arrow.
No, the little knowledge I have of Archie, I didn't know Sabrina and Archie were in the same universe.
I think they were by the same publisher.
Well, I knew Sabrina only from the TV show. That's it.
No, I recommend that everyone at least watch the first episode.
I'm going to give it a few episodes before I really make an assessment, like I did with Gotham. Like, I think I watched the first half of Gotham before I was, decided it was shit.
Yeah.
But I'm far more optimistic about this. This doesn't have the same... It doesn't appear to have the same stink.
No, I watched the episode today, and I immediately want to watch the second one.
Okay, that's good to hear.
Like, I want to see how the story goes. Jughead was barely in the first episode. It's kind of just Archie, which makes sense because he's the main character.
Yeah.
But they're making him Team Jacob. Whoever that motherfucker is.
No, I've actually drawn a comparison to Archie, which I guess is the relatable part, which tends to get people to watch more. So there's some definite science behind them writing it the way they did.
Like I said, I'm going to wait and see. I'm going to give it a few weeks before I give a full opinion on it. But no, I'm going to watch it probably tomorrow. Before I go and record another podcast. Ooh!
You cheating on me?
I'm cheating on the Phantom Zone. I'll be appearing on Talk Film Society tomorrow. Which was probably going to be a conversation about the movies we watched this week, which now probably entire conversation about John Hurt and Alien. Still, I'm going to sneak in a Lawnmower Man conversation because I'm terrible.
Okay, so Sabrina first debuted in, holy shit, 55 years ago.
What?
Archie? What about Archie?
Archie's Madhouse, issue 22. In
when did Archie come?
1962.
Well, shit. Okay,
Archie
then.
was
Yeah.
1939.
Oh my god, I didn't know it was that old. Alright then, well, I'm going to go into it
That's-
optimistically.
World War II, yeah?
Yeah, that's right in the cusp of World War II. Alright, anything else? Anybody have any final thoughts on anything?
Oh, no, 1942.
Yeah, in Pep Comics. No, technically 1941.
The first issue was 1942, it says.
He first appeared in Pep Comics 22 in 1941.
It says Archie Comics was also the title of the company's longest-running publication, the first issue appearing with the cover date of winter 1942.
That is old as hell.
However, they first appeared in 1941.
I had no idea it was that old.
Yeah, dude, I didn't either. I assumed they were 50s.
I was assuming 40,
Which I guess is when
40
they took
years
off.
ago, but I didn't know it was going to be almost, we're,
Oh,
at this
god damn it.
7 years ago.
So, the actor who plays Archie, he's one of the leads.
Appa, whatever. What his name is? Appa something?
He's
KJ Appa.
KJ.
What is he?
He's gonna be in that film, A Dog's Purpose.
Oh, that's got some bad press attached to it.
Yeah.
Well, that's also a different conversation for a different day. Apparently, there's more to that story than was initially leaked.
What's Dog's Purpose?
It's a movie where there was alleged animal abuse going on the set, but now even that's been called into question because apparently some video might have been edited and the timing is off. So.
Oh, I don't like
And
that.
as someone who worked in an animal hospital, I am one of the first people to take a big old shit at anybody committing animal abuse. But it seems like there might be more to this than what we heard.
Yeah, video allegedly from the set was leaked of a dog being forced in running water.
Oh.
It looks
not
bad,
nice.
but like I said, there's apparently more to it. The video may have been edited and altered, but, we'll see. Now that we're spiraling really off topic, you guys want to wrap up?
I mean, we can talk about Archie some more. I'm game.
No, we gotta wait for... No, let's wait. Because like I said, I haven't watched it. I know Arlen and Hunter probably have watched it.
I'm not even done with the episode yet.
There you go! That's more of a reason.
I mean...
Chris is like, fine.
Fine. I'll just go to my Archie corner and read some Archie books.
Chris is like, I'll go record my own episode on Riverdale.
Yeah. We can call it the River Zone.
Oh, God.
No, I won't. I won't do that because that sounds terrible.
Zonedale?
No, that just sounds awful.
Okay, if nobody has anything else to say about anything... yeah, I was getting there. Hey, Erik Dudley, you made an awesome theme song for us. Thank you very much.
Go to his SoundCloud.
Yes, go to SoundCloud. I need to download that. If it's available on his SoundCloud, I need it. I need it for my phone. Follow us on Facebook, The Phantom Zone. We should be the only Phantom Zone group. You can also follow our page, The Phantom Zone Podcast. The other Phantom Zone is a horror movie podcast, which I learned about. And
if anyone knows him, I'd like to fight him.
And I subscribe to them on Podcast Addict.
Oh, God damn it.
I have no values. I'll sell you all out. And then follow me on Twitter at Westwood Commander. I don't tweet anything, so follow at your own risk. That's it. Am I the only one who's gonna plug my own Twitter? What the hell, guys?
Sorry. No, I'm just looking at Erik's YouTube page. He has some Star Wars hip-hop remix stuff. Luigi's Mansion hip-hop stuff.
Ooh, okay.
Super Mario 64 hip-hop instrumental stuff.
Okay, sign off, guys.
No, go to losharo.wordpress.com to find my writings.
Your writings?
Yes, his writings.
Your writings?
Allan is a very busy writer.
You writing things on them dang computers?
Allan writes
and that
things.
fancy articles and stuff about various things with a whole bunch of your friends and stuff, which is really cool, and everyone should check it out.
On the interwebs.
Also, my Twitter is at the Alamir. And if you want to check out the Phantom Zone gaming.
Oh, yes, we have a streaming thingamajig now.
Is it ready to go?
Yeah.
They streamed Yakuza the other day, and I'm going to start streaming. I'm going to get a hold of the login credentials. I'm going to start doing Dark Souls.
I'll probably do Kingdom Hearts as soon as I get some money.
And you've lost me.
Because I'm a weeb trash.
That is a game series I could not feel any more indifferent to.
It's, again, kind of person to person.
Chris, sign off.
Can I plug something first?
Yes, that's what I'm asking you to do.
Oh. Well, I've been writing music, making all sorts of fantasy-looking songs and stuff. And I think this is going to drop before I drop my album. But February 14th, check it out. It should be SoundCloud Chris Smith, I think. And till next time, Excelsior.
Goodbye, everybody.